So what do we recommend for physicians who need to renew their purpose? Well, first of all, it should go without saying that physicians are some of the most important people in our society. They have tremendous purpose. So sometimes they need to just stop and remember that their lives are not all about the administrative meetings that they have to go to or the medical records they need to worry about, but it really is about the patients and what they do for patients. So that's very important. They may also want to think about what would happen if they weren't there. What would happen if you were hit by a bus? What would happen if you moved? What would happen to that institution? You realize that you have a pretty important role. Your purpose is pretty strong. Also, another way to think about purpose is to think about what you care about the most in your life. Do I care about being compassionate? Do I care about being kind? A lot of physicians got into this field because they wanted to change the world, to change people's lives. Are they doing that? And they need to re-ask that. An important aspect about purpose is that it may involve more than one purpose. You well likely have a purpose at work. You have a purpose in your community, you have a purpose in your family, and you probably have a personal purpose. So think about where those purposes are, and also think about how those purposes can conflict, because that's one of your jobs in life, to figure out how to manage that conflict between maybe the purpose you have with your family and the purpose that you have at work. In terms of space, we found that having better sleep, being more present or mindful, being more physically active, being more creative, and eating better all relate to two major things. One is having more vitality or energy, and the other is having more willpower or self-control. Every single day I want more wind in my sails, I want more energy. Every day also I need a rudder to be able to steer the boat so that I don't just go anywhere. So I need energy and I need self-control. At the same time, if I just have that, without a harbor, I don't know where to go, so I need a purpose. So if I have those three things, a harbor, wind in my sails, and a rudder, I have what I need to be happy, to be well. How do I get that? Well, I can get that through better sleep, through being more present or mindful, through being more physically active, through being more creative, and through eating better.